Hey lovelies, welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing a demo on the Xxl Couture 123 Go in extra large stilettos. So I have etched the inside of the nails and I'm just brushing off the dust and any excess dust that's on my table. I have already prepped and primed my nails. So the first thing that I'm going to do when applying these is apply a base coat to my prepped nails, and then apply the base coat to the inside of the tip. I am going to cure both of those together in the lamp for 30 seconds. And the reason I'm doing this is because I'm going to put gel in the middle, but I want it to adhere to both the tip and the natural tip. So I've already done that on my right hand, which is my dominant hand. So I wanted to do my non-dominant hand on screen just so it's a little bit easier. So what I'm doing is going in with some builder gel, and this is by Yayoge. I will run through all of the products used in this video at the end of the video. So I put a little builder gel inside of the tip, and I start at an angle and start laying down the nail. So you can see where as I got closer to the tip of the nail, it started to remove from the cuticle. So I don't have enough gel in here to get the whole entire tip to adhere to my nail. So I'm gonna add a little bit more builder gel just based on the shape of the nail and the shape of my nails. Essentially, whatever spacing you have, there needs to be product in there. And so that's why I decided to use builder gel, because one, you can soak it off. No, actually that's not, you can't soak off builder gel or poly gel. I don't know. I usually don't soak them off, but these tips you can soak off. But the builder gel, because it'll move to wherever I want it to go. I didn't want to do poly gel because I felt like it would be too stiff in some cases. So the flow of the builder gel would be better. So once I get that to cover the entire natural nail underneath and there's no bubbles, I just cure it in the lamp. And I know a lot of people use the smaller lamp, the flashlight lamp. I don't feel you really need to do that. Just put your nail in the opening part of your lamp. So you don't always have to go spend more money on products. You gotta just make what you already have work. And so that's how I made it work. So again, I am putting the base coat, Yayoge's base coat, on my natural nail and the inside of the tip, and I'm curing them both for 30 seconds. And then I'm gonna go in and put the builder gel in between and then apply that to my nail. So the amount of builder gel you use is really based on your nails, like how much space is gonna be in between that tip and your nail, the shape of your nails, how well it's gonna fit in the tip. And so essentially you're also building a little bit of strength in the nail, even though it's not on top of the nail, it's underneath the nail, but you are building some strength in the nail using the builder gel. It was seeping out on the sides, and because I'm doing this myself, I didn't clean it up. I actually cleaned it up after with filing. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't like running down my hand, so that's why I just left it there, and I decided just to clean it up a little bit with filing. It is on my cuticle just a little bit, but it's not too much that I feel is gonna cause these nails to lift or anything like that. But if you want to clean that up before you cure everything, you definitely can do that. So I'm just showing you on the rest of my hand the same exact process. I believe on this nail that I'm currently doing now, I had to go back and add a little bit more of the builder gel. So don't be stingy with it. If you notice it's not adhering to the whole entire nail plate, just stop and put some more gel. Don't try and force it, because you don't want these nails to pop off. What's the point of doing your nails if you're not gonna do it right and then you're just gonna have a whole nail pop off? Nobody wants to walk around with 9 long nails and then 1 stub. So No, this isn't the one. I think maybe it was the pinky then. I had to go back and add more gel. But just go back and add it so that it's not popping off. And so I'm doing this nail, and then I'll do my pinky nail, and then I will come back and chat with you guys. So just watch the next couple nails that I do. Oh, I didn't say that. I go in and flash cure it, and then I pull it out of the lamp to make sure there was no air bubbles. But if there are air bubbles, then I just press down in that area to get rid of the air bubbles. And once there's no more air bubbles, once there's enough coverage over the whole natural nail or my whole nail bed, then I go ahead and cure it for 60 seconds. I didn't really experience any heat spikes with the builder gel. And it might be because I didn't take all of the product off my nails from my prior set. I just did it down to a really thin layer, but I didn't take it all the way down to my natural nail. And there's really no point in doing that. If you're adding gel on top of gel, just make sure you're etching the surface so that it can adhere. But you don't want to always e-file to your natural nail every time. There's not really a point. In my opinion, and I've seen a lot of people, professionals as well, do the same thing and say the same thing. So here on my pinky nail is where I had to add a little bit more of the builder gel in between the nail and the tip, and you can see how it just flows and covers everything. And this one seeped out a little bit on the sides as well, but I didn't feel like it was too much that I wouldn't be able to clean up with some filing. So after all of that, I cure everything for 60 seconds, and then this is how they turned out. These nail tips are extremely long. So he did say it does say extra long in the on the website, but I just did assume they wouldn't be this long just because nothing's ever as long as it is. So I am cutting off a lot of this. I did want my nails long, but I didn't want them that long. But I think the length of these tips is pretty good. I do see a lot of ladies, a lot of texts on Instagram adding double tips for this length. So you could actually just not use this as a full coverage tip, and then use them just as regular tips as well if you wanted to. So you can get that length. I really like the length of these, even though I would never wear my nails that long. Well, I can't say never. I probably wouldn't wear my nails that long. So far, I do like the tips. I do like the shape. I like the curve. I like the fact that for the most part, they did fit my cuticle area. I didn't have to do a lot of pre-shaping, and they are easy to blend into the cuticle area. So what I'm doing here is just shaping them up a little bit, cleaning up my sidewalls a little bit. This thumbnail, something's going on with my thumb. I don't know what's going on with my thumbnail. It's a little wonky. So it's not in pain or anything, and it's not any like fungus or anything. So I'm fine with putting the tips on or just doing enhancements on my nail. It's just, I don't know if that my sidewall is lifting from my skin. I have no idea what's going, but it doesn't go all the way down. So I'm kind of just letting it grow out. I don't know if I hit my thumb on something. I have no idea, but my thumbnail's a little weird. So just ignore that. But here I'm just blending in the tip with the natural nail. I am going to go on top of this with some builder gel in the bottle. On the hand that I already completed, I went in with the builder gel and on top just to add a little bit of strength. And I'm doing builder gel in a bottle because I think the builder gel in a bottle will be a little bit easier to work with than the builder gel was. I find the builder gel, and everything I'm using is from Yayoge. Again, I'll tell you at the end. I'll show you all the products I used at the end. I feel like the builder gel was a little stiff just because it's a little colder in my house, and I know I could put the whole container in some warm water. I didn't feel like doing that, so On this hand, I just decided to go in with the builder gel in a bottle, which is a little bit better of a consistency. So I just started building this nail. I did another layer of base coat, which I cured for 30 seconds. And then I just kind of started in the apex area and floated the gel all the way down to the bottom of the nail, or to the tip of the nail, and then I flash cured that, and then I went in with another layer closer to the cuticle area and kind of painted that on like I was painting on nail polish. I was just looking at the nail from all different angles. Wherever there were any dips in the nail, I would just add a little bit more builder gel in the bottle. I do like the builder gel in a bottle a lot. Sometimes I wish the brush was a little bit firmer, but overall I do like the builder gel in the bottle. So when using gel, you want to just, you kind of want to hold your finger down so it doesn't flood your cuticle or your sidewalls. And then right before you cure it, you kind of want to turn your finger upside down so gravity will kind of take over and it'll kind of pull the gel away from your sidewalls, as well as make sure towards the middle of the nail where the apex and the curve should be, it'll kind of pull the gel back in that area. I do like gel because it does self-level, but you have to kind of work quickly and as neat as possible because it will flood your sidewalls and your cuticles. So it's kind of like, you know, the pros and the cons of using gel. Also, I love filing gel. It is a lot softer than acrylic. It doesn't heat up the nail plate when you're filing it. So I do like that. I find it easier to get my nails smooth when I'm using the builder gel in a bottle, and then with poly gels. So I kind of just, I think I only show you 2 nails of me adding the builder gel. But again, I do like these tips. I wouldn't wear them without adding strength to them. After you apply them, smooth out the cuticle, and then do a little bit of shaping. You do excuse me, you do weaken the nail a little bit. I know that some people do, when they do press-ons, they do add poly gel to these tips, but after I added the strength between the nail and the tip with the builder gel, I didn't have any bending. So they weren't building from the nail bed area. They are pretty sturdy, but I still wanted to add a little bit of strength with the builder gel in the bottle, just because I do a lot of typing. I'm hard on my nails, and I know eventually they would start to weaken. But I guess these would be good if you wanted to get your basic shape down. I went through just as much work as if I were sculpting a nail. But I did get a little bit better shaping with these full coverage tips. So anyways, what I used for these nails were Yayoge's top and base coat, Yayoge's builder gel in a bottle in 005, which is clear, and Yayoge's builder gel in clear. The color that's on my nails is D&D in French Raspberry. I did record myself painting my nails. Don't know where that footage went. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think. Have you guys tried these tips? Let me know what you think of these tips. If you want these Yayoge products, just go to their website. Be sure to use my code for 10% off. I do appreciate you spending your time with me. Please make sure you like this video and definitely leave a comment below. I do care what you guys think. Also, make sure you are subscribed to my channel. Thanks again for watching, and I will be back soon with another video.